the video cut off because I have my phone in low power mode, but I'm right back, with a part two. Lord willing, it goes up and it's edifying as well, but finishing the last thought, I was talking about how we're going to see this devil go down, but not only him, we're going to see all of our enemies fall, which our enemies are many. The other nations, the heathen, the other heathen that's outside of the so-called white man, we're going to see all of them go down. And then 2/3 of our own wicked people, they going down too. These same proud faces that come up against us, these same wicked people that vex us and want to see our destruction, no, we're going to see their destruction. So I'm going to read this again, Psalm 91:8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. All right? And the reward of the wicked is destruction, suffering, pain, anguish, woes. But at the same time, the balance in verse 10. Let me read verses 9 and 10. Because thou hast made Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. So when all of this destruction is pouring out on this earth, famine, chaos, sedition, calamity, teeth of wild beasts, newly created creatures, just judgments, people getting sentenced to death left and right, the angels are going to be watching over and protecting the elect that have made Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai our refuge, that have trusted in the Lord, that are waiting on the Lord. Going back to Psalm 37 and 34, wait on the Lord and keep his way. All right, what is his way? This truth, this conduct, this walk of life. It says, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. So yeah, we're low. We're on the bottom right now. We're looked down upon. But when Yahweh Shai comes, we're going to be exalted, because Yahweh Shai is going to be exalted. It says, when the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. And again, that's going to be a feeling to be, Lord willing, on those chariots, looking down at the nuclear destruction of America, seeing the so-called white man in captivity. That's going to be a joy like we've never experienced, a high like you could never get on this side. And we'll be in those new bodies. For Lord willing, those of us that make it on those chariots and are looking down at the destruction. Continuing on, though, in verse 35, I have seen the wicked in great power. And right now we see the wicked in great power. We see Esau. Job 9 and 24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. We see him wickedly ruling this earth at the top, hoarding all the resources, oppressing all the people, exalting himself as the Most High. We see him, right? We see these other heathen eating and getting rich and fat off of our people, right? We see the nigger woman, all right? We see our women whoring out, getting all type of love they don't deserve. We see these wicked niggas doing wickedly, right? But going back to verse 34, we're also going to see their destruction, starting with the so-called white man. He's going to be completely cut off. And when the so-called white man goes down, all our enemies go down at the same time. When the so-called white man goes down, everybody goes down. That's not of the elect. 2/3 go down along with him. So again, in verse 35, I have seen the wicked in great power and spreading himself like a green bay tree, right? We've witnessed this. We're still seeing it. It says, yet he passed away. This is future prophecy. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Why? Because this devil is about to be taken out of power, put in captivity, serve his sentence of 1,000 years of slavery, double. Like it says in Revelations, he's going to be paid back double for what he did to us. And then he's going to be gathered in a pit and burned. All right? It tells you in Obadiah. Let's get it. I'm still keep reading. And I'm going to still keep reading in Psalm. But let's grab Obadiah real fast. Obadiah. Look at that. Edom will be humbled. Yeah, he's going to be humbled because he's going to be cut off. So let's read about the wicked, being cut off, how he's going to be found no more. Obadiah, let's start at verse 15. It says, for the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is near upon all the heathen. All right, all the heathen, not only the so-called white man, but the rest of you heathen nations as well. The so-called Chinese, Japanese, the so-called Africans, the so-called East Indians, the so-called Arabians, all of you fucking heathen. None of you are next up to rule. You all about to be put down and go down with the so-called white man. Because Yahweh Shai is coming, the destroyer of the heathen. It says, as thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head. Hey, we read in Psalm 91, we're going to see the reward of the wicked. For as ye have drunk upon my holy mountain, so shall all the heathen drink continually. Yea, they shall drink, and they shall swallow down, and they shall be as though they had not been. So I mentioned for all these years, all the heathen have been benefiting off of the slavery of us Israelites. But now they're all about to go into captivity and be as though they've never been. Verse 17, it says, but upon Mount Zion, all right, the elect of Israel shall be deliverance, and there shall be holiness, and the house of Jacob shall possess their possessions. Yeah, we're going to get everything you took from us, the gold, the silver, the treasures, the whole earth. It says, in the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, representing the northern and the southern kingdom of Israel, and the house of Esau for stubble. All right, now what is stubble? Stubble is fuel for fire. All right, stubble is highly flammable. And the northern kingdom's going to be a flame, and the southern kingdom's going to be a fire, and we're going to burn Esau up. It says, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for Yahweh hath spoken it. So the Most High spoke this. This is the wicked being cut off. All right, this is the wicked being cut off. And I want to just jump down real quick to verse 21. And saviors shall come up on Mount Zion to judge the Mount of Esau. All right. Now, Mount Zion represents the government of Israel, that governing body, the 144,000. We're going to judge these elite banking families. All right. And their descendants and their kindred. It says, and the kingdom shall be the Lord's. So this is how we know that Esau, Edom is still here, amongst many other prophecies. And this is future prophecy, because we're not in the Lord's kingdom right now. We're in Esau's kingdom. But after Esau is judged by the government of Israel, then we're going to be in the kingdom. All right. So we're going to witness this devil be taken out of power. Now going back to Psalm 34. verse 37. We'll end it in verse 38. It says, mark the perfect man and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. Yeah, the end of the elect is peace. Those of us that are waiting on the Lord, all right, we're going to have peace. It says, but the transgressors shall be destroyed together. All right, the heathen, the 2/3, they all going to be destroyed together. Like the scriptures say, though hand join in hand, the wicked's not going to go unpunished. It says the end of the wicked shall be cut off. All right, to be cut off, what does that mean? To be erased, to be done away with. All right, even the 2/3 behavior and activity. All right, that nigga culture, that nigga energy, that's gonna be cut off. That's gonna be erased in the kingdom. In Isaiah 60, it says all the Lord's people is gonna be righteous. So it ain't gonna be no more niggas. It ain't gonna be no more adultery, no more murder amongst our people, no more drug and sorcery, no more whoredom. Right? That's all gonna be cut off and done away with. All right, so let's see, I could end it there, but let me end it in Baruch. It's a point in Baruch I want to get, so bear with me because I gotta look for it. I believe it's in the the 4th chapter. Let's see. Bear with me 1 second while I skim through this and try to find that point. Okay, yep. Baruch 4:24. It says, like as now the neighbors of Zion have seen your captivity, right? So these other, nations, they saw us go into captivity. They see us in captivity right now. It says, so shall they see shortly your salvation from our power, which shall come upon you with great joy, great glory, and brightness of the everlasting. Right? So we're going to witness the reward of the wicked, and the wicked is going to witness the reward of the righteous. In the kingdom, the heathen are going to witness the glory of Zion, the glory of us Israelites, us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They're going to see our Lord Yahushai in us in our glorified estate, in our godlike stature, one with the Most High Yahweh. Right? They're going to see those elite banking families in them bunkers. They're going to see the salvation of the elect. They're going to see the elect being beamed up on those ships. So hopefully this lesson was edifying. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Peace and mercy to the Lord's elect. Shalom.